Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are live for Financial Fitness Friday. Dave's a little wrapped up today, so it's just going to be me. But one of the things I'm going to talk about is something I am seeing a lot of right now, and it's super important. So I really hope you're paying attention. All right, I want to talk about being proactive and reactive in your life and business. Way too many entrepreneurs right now are being reactive. Okay, and what I mean by being reactive is you're waiting for something. You're waiting for the market to drop. You're seeing things all around you deteriorate. Okay, for the most part, because I see it all the time with what I do. And we're not being proactive. We're not getting ahead of things. We're not anticipating things. Okay. And we're kind of stuck in a holding pattern, all of us. And what this is causing, okay, this is causing everything to slowly and gradually slip away, right? It's like the boiling frog. And I'm here to tell you guys, this is not the time to do that. You guys need to be proactive, okay? You need to start working on everything and putting yourselves in the best possible position. And how do you do that? All right. Well, and guys, the same stuff, the same things I'm going to go over as an entrepreneur work exactly the same as an individual. All right. So you should be proactive. Make sure you have your business credit as high as possible. Make sure your personal credit's as high as possible. Make sure that you have access to cash. How do you do that? Open a line of credit. I've helped about 10 people this week open a line of credit because they actually listened. All right. And what happens is when things go tough, when things get tough or challenging, and you have everything set up, it's very easy to pull from. It's very easy to draw. It's very easy to maneuver. Okay. If you guys wait too long, you wind up in suboptimal programs, and then you wind up using multiple suboptimal programs, and that's how you go out of business. All right. And I think what everyone needs to be focusing on in these times is client acquisition through partnerships and through over delivering and through word of mouth. And on the flip side, after you do all these things, make sure that your business is as strong as possible, meaning your business credit, your personal credit's up, you have sufficient cash, you have sufficient access to cash. This is also a really good time to be consolidating any bad debts that you have. So if you have strong credit, okay, but you have a lot of credit card debt, maybe you have some advances out, maybe you have some financing that isn't producing an ROI, return on investment, at a high rate, I strongly recommend you go in, get an SBA loan, you refinance everything out, have one low monthly payment, and move on from there. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you guys to operate at a higher level. It's going to allow you guys to take some of the pressure off so you can actually think about what your next moves are. All right. Because right now, I'm seeing a lot of people that have 7 and 8-figure businesses. Okay. Because that's primarily who I work with, and even 9-figure businesses that are losing steam and they're panicking. And what I'm here to tell you is there's no reason to panic. There's no reason to be reactive. You need to be proactive and start addressing these things. Okay. And how can you work on that client acquisition piece? Right. And the fact of the matter is content and serving people and helping people is going to be the best way to get this type of traffic that you need. Okay. And it's not just reaching out directly to your ideal clients. You need to figure out who your ideal clients work with. Who are their trusted advisors? Who helps them in all these situations? And as you're doing that, okay, what that's going to do is it gives you the opportunity to build partnerships and build joint ventures where you can reach a lot of different clients quickly and become that trusted source. Okay. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, these concepts, these principles, okay, play out over almost every single vertical. Right? And it's your job to figure out who aligns with you, who shares core values with you, whose clients do you want to work with. All right. And the more of these that you set up over the next, call it 6, 12, 18 months, the stronger your business is going to be and the more recession proof it's going to be. All right. And I think that if everybody was more proactive, you would avoid a lot of these headaches, a lot of these mistakes. The other thing I'm seeing is people are waiting for rates to go down. All right. We cannot time the markets. We cannot figure out what the Fed is going to do. Okay. It looks like they slowed down on the raises, but they're still raising every other meeting. Okay. So what that means is they're raising every other meeting and they continue to do this for the next 6 or 12 months. All right. Those rates, the average rates are going to keep rising and rising. They're the highest they've been in 22 years. So what that means is you, one, have to consolidate any of this expensive debt. And then two, after you consolidate it, you have to find ways, okay, to improve or generate more business. And that business, you really have to do an amazing job. You have to take care of, because every single client that you get the opportunity to work with, that person can be a champion for your business. You can turn that one person into a raving fan. That raving fan can bring in 3, 4, 10 new clients over the course of a year or more. I have some raving fans that literally will send me 1 or 2 or 3 new clients a month. Okay. And why? Is because we went above and beyond for them. All right. So you need to figure out what your clients want, what they need. Okay. Because they're not always the same. What a client wants and what they need is not always the same thing. And you have to focus on educating and over delivering and putting them in the best position they can be. Because what that's going to do is that's going to set you up to have that person that's going to become a raving fan of your business. All right. And the more of these people that you can help and really make that impact, it just is going to accumulate. It's like rolling a snowball down the mountain. All right. At first, it's not going fast and it doesn't have much weight, but eventually it grows and grows and grows and it becomes an avalanche. You have to do that in your business. It's the only way that you're going to be profitable and that you're going to get out of this. All right. Now, some businesses are recession proof, others are not. All right. It's up to you guys to be proactive and thinking ahead of where the market's going and what you can do to get clients in at the lowest cost possible. All right. And typically the lowest cost possible is always going to be referrals. Why? Because they're free. Even if you're, paying a referral fee, which I do. Okay. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. By you doing that, okay, you're basically guaranteeing that you're only paying out if somebody actually comes in and uses your services or buys something from you. So focus on this. This needs to be your primary focus, getting your business in the strongest possible position and building as many partnerships and joint ventures as you can. All right. I have been proactively working with a lot of banks, a lot of accountants, a lot of lawyers, a lot of coaches and consultants. Okay. Because that is what drives my business. You need to figure out what's going to drive your business. Okay. If you're in landscaping, it might be pool guys, it might be roofers. You have to just figure that out. Obviously solar and roofing go hand in hand. So figure out who can be, one of these rock stars and champions for your business. And then once you find somebody that fits the mold, you should be proactively searching those out. All right. Same thing if in your personal life. Okay. Nothing changes here. Develop as many skills, have the strongest credit possible, have cash. Okay. And keep pushing forward. Do not sit back and wait for some decision or the market to drop, because by you waiting, all you're doing is essentially moving in reverse. All right. That's the truth. If you guys are waiting for something to happen, you're working backwards. You cannot wait in these conditions to let things either deteriorate or these bad things will come to you. You have to be proactively working through every single challenge in your business and in your life to get yourself in the best possible position. All right. I hope this helped you. I'll see you on Monday for Mindset Monday. Share this with someone that needs to hear it. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on Monday. I hope you guys are crushing it.